sorry, and I've tried each and everything from my end as well. What I can offer you right now is instead of giving you a $200, you can go to two. I can offer you a refund payment. Look, this is the exception that I'm making being the supervisor because I understand what your condition is right now. Because you have already pre-planned this reservation, made a package reservation with Expedia. But being a travel partner, I hope you will be also be able to understand that I do not have each and everything in my control. But as you're one of the valuable customers to me, you make the reservation through us by trusting us. I can go ahead and offer you, but the full amount will not be covered. I'm so sorry about that. I tried everything to be done, but so sorry, the airline is denied right now.
So you're saying the full amount of the trip. So I mean, because here's the thing. I mean, and I appreciate everything that you're doing, and I understand. But Expedia, you're saying that you guys are a partner. So, but it's like I have to. So I booked through Expedia, but in order for me to get this resolved, I have to go through JetBlue. I have to go through Infinity, which is the hotel, and I have to go through American Airlines. But when I booked this trip, I only went through Expedia. So I'm just not understanding how now that there is an issue, now I have to go resolve this problem with these three different entities when I only use one to make the reservation. So for Expedia to try and put it off on, your partners, I mean, I get it, I understand, but then there has to be something that with Expedia, your policy, because you guys know that these things happen. So it's a ricochet effect. And right now, I'm being penalized because JetBlue decided that they're going to cancel this flight due to whatever, right? But I still have this hotel that I paid for. And I still have this other flight on the back end that I did this through Expedia, but now Expedia is making me go through all these other entities to get this resolved. So that's a very big issue for me. And so I mean, I get it. You can refund me on this end, but I'm still stuck with paying this hotel. And I already conceded on the American Airlines flight that was already canceled before today. So this trip has just, I mean, I called a month ago about American Airlines switching a flight. And now that's on the back end. Now we're on the front end of JetBlue switching a flight. And then we got the hotel in the middle. Right? And I got to go through all of this to get it, to get it resolved. Like, this is very, I mean, customer service where? Like, seriously, and my money is tied up. You're telling me that I can go get another flight that we know is not available. We can't even get out, even 2 days later. But then I still got to pay for the hotel. And I still got to pay for the flight to get back that I ain't never even gotten there yet. So,
okay, just to mention, you just mentioned about your American Airlines flight was changed, but I can see that now the flight is being booked. You are aware of that, right?
What do you, what do you mean?
American Airlines, you are scheduled with that on 28th of April 23. You are aware of that, right?
I can't get there. I can't get there. You said I'm aware. Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I can see that you are coming back. Of course, we are talking about the JetBlue flight as well, but just wanted to make sure that you're aware about the American Airlines flight reservation as well. So that is, you will be coming back from Barbados to Miami, coming back on Detroit on 23rd of April, right?
23rd or the 28th?
Oh, sorry, 28th. I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah.
28th of April.
Yeah, that's the 20. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That flight, that was not my original flight. I had American canceled that flight, and I had to call in to Expedia, to get that resolved. So I'm saying I've been trying to get things resolved on this particular trip. It's just too much. Like on the back end, now we're on the front end. So I've conceded. You know what I mean? I've conceded where I did not want to because my original plans were changed with American, and now it's being changed again with JetBlue, and I'm being screwed all the way around. And no one cares.
Okay, in this case, what we can, of course, I do care, and I'm trying my best to resolve it. I understand that the customer service expectation that you were, having from Expedia is not being matched, but I'm so sorry about it. But I am here to help you out, and I'm doing each and everything that you're asking for. But the thing here is, there are some limitations and restrictions to me as well. So in this case, what I was saying, instead of changing each and every element and you dealing with three different entities, what we can do, you can go ahead and make a new reservation, or I can help you making a reservation with a different airline just for like one way. Of course, it's going to cost too much, but I will be able to refund you for $250 as a compensation. I cannot go beyond that because this is something that I am also doing, making an exception. Even this 250 will be something that I'll be questioned for.
Is that
So
250
I can
per
help you
per
make a new
passenger?
reservation.
Is that 250 per passenger or 250 total?
250 to
Okay, and just to make sure,
What's the
because
value of the
it's
ticket?
the value of the ticket is $500, I believe.
Per person?
Is it
per-
is the value of the ticket, is it 500 per person or is that 500 total? This JetBlue,
total.
500 total, so that's 250
Total.
250 a piece. That's like nothing. We're not gonna, okay, so let's try and see what we can come up with and see if it makes sense. Because we really want to go on a trip. I mean, we want to go on a trip. We want to fly out. We've been waiting for this. Jesus, I want to cry.
So let me just research. So there is
There's a Delta flight that leaves this evening, one way to Atlanta, 9:15 to 11:15, and there's a what was it, an American flight that leaves from Atlanta to Barbados in the morning. But it's like 488.
488 a piece.
Come on with it, tell me your name. There it is.
I mean,
And that'll get us there.
that'll get us to Atlanta at 11:15. So 9:15 to 11:15, and then the American flight was it was 7 a.m. flight. 7 a.m. flight, 1 hour, hour and a half layover in Miami.
Well, why can't we just fly to Miami?
Some little travel agents over here. We just turned into change our professions. Damn, yeah. I'm just saying.
Because all these layovers.
Because clearly Expedia is not going to help you. So you have to turn your own.
All these layovers is like gonna. I'm scared.
Yeah, I hear you on that. That's
I'm
a good idea,
scared because
though.
then we get there, we stuck. Man, I need to straight through.
I don't want no motherfucker.
I mean, if we have to get. Let's see if we can go to Miami and then go over because this is ridiculous.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Let's divide and conquer. You look at a flight going from Miami to Barbados, and I'll look from a flight going from Detroit to Miami.
Got it. On it. Let's go. Yeah.
Let's just see.
Let's get it.
As a matter of fact, let me get out of this. Let's just look at any airline. Okay,
Yeah. Only reason, even though I'm not going to anymore, but I start with Expedia is because you can get a price basis of all the flights, you know. For the
well,
different airlines.
I'm gonna use Travelocity. Let's see what they're talking about. Just for the one way.
So my dad was Miami to Barbados, right?
Yes. I guess I do have to use Expedia. Hold on. Don't we? For them to use the credit. Okay, so let me go back. It's okay. We're
gonna get y'all somewhere. Y'all gonna be on somebody's beach drinking a Mai Tai by 10:30 p.m. Come on, man.
Get your motherfucking money back. What the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers? I'm serious.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I feel like our body. We understand it ain't your fault, but goddamn it, the fuck?
So you just gonna keep our money?
Right. So you gonna